Okay, so after doing some general research, the thriller genre conventions include fast-paced action, tension between characters, possible twists, sudden shocks, much like the horror genre, except maybe not as shocking or scary, but still, which also include elements of psychological harm and damage, which do come a lot with sudden shocks. Even certain unexpected moments appear, which will be mentioned later. So elements of crime are also introduced, and revenge and fast-paced scenes. Within our trailer, we won't be able to show any twists, as it will ruin the film for the audience if they were to actually watch the film in the cinema. That being said, if the film was to be made, it certainly could involve a twist. The audience could be wider if we involve elements of both genres, attracting more females toward the secondary audience due to them commonly liking this type of genre more, as opposed to crime, deemed as a more masculine type of genre audience. The drama genre films tend to link in with the emotion of the character, love stories even, revenge and betrayal as key themes, crime, harsh realities, and also based around true events. True stories of existing characters and given storylines. Great sadness and despair, in terms of the actual harsh realities, could be involved in order for the audience to feel sorry for Sal and hope that he will be safe and unharmed. Drama films tend to bring in elements of the crime genre, including The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile. Even though they don't base themselves around criminals such as crime bosses in America, they still bring in individuals who are criminals, and the overall genre of crime is greatly used and influential for the whole story, as with character personalities. So our trailer could incorporate the thriller genre in three main ways. So great use of action in order to add excitement to the audience. So kind of like the action genre, except more tense, such as in Inception. Add sudden shocks in order to create tension for the audience and possible fear of the protagonist, for example, such as in Seven. And also unexpected moments where characters are vulnerable, leading to their fall or harm, such as in The Usual Suspects. In all of these films, the genre of crime appears. For example, in Inception, stealing people's thoughts through entering their dreams. In Seven, the two detectives looking for a deranged criminal. And in The Usual Suspects, a cop seeking to find the criminal boss, leading to many deaths that took place on a yacht. They all have crime within them, and they use it in their own brilliant way. So this allows us to bring in the thriller genre to add a greater sense of interest toward the crime genre as to what it already was. So our trailer could incorporate the drama genre in three main ways, possibly. So elements of loss due to the character losing their loved one or loved item, for example, such as in Saving Private Ryan. Adding a true story toward the plot in order to add greater sympathy towards a character or a certain event that has taken place, such as in Dead Man Walking. There could be a tragedy that occurs, possibly a certain event, or toward the actual character, usually the protagonist, which links in with loss, but possibly also isolation and loneliness, such as in Road to Perdition. So within these actual films, I'd say two of them in particular stand out as being part of crime. I mean, Saving Private Ryan, that's the film that I say least fits in, even though the content of the actual content of murder throughout, that is, if it was within the streets of America, for example, that would definitely be classed as crime. But due to it being an actual war, I doubt it would be classed as crime, even though murder is. But I brought that in because it's a very emotional drama film, and I feel that with the emotion that's brought up within it, it's, as with murder, which occurs within our film, there are very close links to a personal attachment between each character, and I like to emphasise that within the actual trailer, such as Sal losing Hazel, for example, as with the overall fact that he loses his friends as a whole. Dead Man Walking, elements of crime, the fact that he's in a prison, he's receiving the death penalty, a death sentence, so the fact that he's in prison, the fact that he murdered people, that references crime. Even though he's not necessarily a crime boss, he is still a criminal. And in Road to Perdition, that's part of the actual crime genre, but it's also a drama, the fact that it's very emotional, very attaching, and we feel the true sympathy for each character, whether they be young, whether they be criminals. We feel close to them, and I wanted to involve that film due to that being arguably more of a drama film. It's hard to say, but if we were able to do something like that in which it incorporates both genres, even with thriller, all three of them, to form one film in which there are no individual scenes in each film where it incorporates just the one, it's all together to make it more intense, more emotional, and more appealing to a wider audience.